Yo, what is going on, guys? Prevised here. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a roller coaster. So, in ROBLOX, how to make some roller coaster physics thingy majigger. You know what I'm saying? Now this was a request. I did see a comment on someone wanting that. So yeah, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do that. Also, sorry for I haven't made a video in like a week. So, I have gotten a job. So I'm enjoying this job. I'm a busboy at a restaurant, and a busboy basically cleans tables. And yeah. So let's get started. So there's a few things you need to have or know whenever you're gonna be working on building or just like scripting and just making a roller coaster. So you're gonna need to know how to build properly. So I'm gonna be teaching you that later on. Now there will be a few parts of this series, so it's gonna be like this is part one. I'm gonna have a part two, maybe part three. I don't know. We'll have to see. Now the videos won't come right after each other, so it's not like I'm gonna make the part two right after this, because I mean it might come in like 2 days or something. We'll have to see because um, it's just I got my job and my life has been really busy, and I just got back from vacation. So, yeah, so I'm falling behind on just making videos, if that makes sense. I haven't really been making videos much. But, okay, so here we are with a video. So, the things that you're going to need is a picture on how the roller coaster's wheels is set up. So, as you can see in this picture, and I don't know, like, in real life, like, how many wheels they have, like, in real life, but, like, this is just a visual that I have. Okay, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like a cart might have about like 24 wheels, so 6 wheels. Well, wait, 1, 2, yeah, 6 wheels in the front, 6 wheels on the other side of the front, and then 12 on the back. So I'm guessing, I'm not too sure, really. Um, I'm guessing that's how a roller coaster's set up. I wish I could find a better picture. But this is going to be a pretty basic tutorial. It's just going to be teaching you the basics on how to get it moving and stuff. Now I'm not going to be getting into twisting and turns all like this because that's going to take some time to build. And I'm just teaching you, the basics. So I guess I'm gonna just make I don't know how many wheels actually. You know what? I also did work with a roller coaster before. I did try it out and it works pretty fine. So I'm gonna go in that studio right quick and see how I made it at that time. So I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll probably stop it. Maybe hopefully it doesn't get to 20 minutes though. Okay, so it's very laggy, very laggy. So here's a cart that I made a while back, and it does work. So let's see, I'm using 6 wheels, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 6 wheels on one side and then 6 wheels on the other side. So it looks like I'm doing 12, 12 finger wheels. Yeah, 12 wheels on a cart. That's what it looks like I'm doing. But what I'm going to do for this tutorial, I'm also going to be doing 12 wheels, just how I have it here. Just so the carts are smaller and then it won't take as much time. But it should still work the same with, more wheels. You would just have to do the same process. Like, again, on another side or whatever. But yeah. So, and as you can see, I have 2 carts, though. I have a rope constraint. I believe it's a rope constraint. Yeah, it's a rope constraint. And it's just so whenever you press this button here, it's gonna add a body mover to this one cart, and then this cart's just gonna follow it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be teaching you guys. So I guess we'll go on. Let's start. Also, yeah, about the requirements. So you're gonna need to know how this works, a little, how the wheels are set up, and also you're going to need uh, uh. Oh, a basic or not basic. You're gonna have to have the building skill to build the actual the 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 roller coaster. I guess I should say. I guess that's what you call it. The coaster part. You know what you're riding it on. You know you have the cart and then you have that coaster. The roller coaster, whatever the name is. But yeah. So another thing what you're gonna need is what I use is Build V4. This plugin is the bomb. I use this plugin a lot. I'm always using ROBLOX tools, but if it's something where I need to rotate on a specific edge, I use Build V4, and that's what we're gonna need. So you know just go to Manage Plugins, and then look for Build V4. Now this plugin is made by. Let's see who this plugin is made by. Blobby Blob. Oh, new version. I'm gonna update that. I'm not gonna use the new update. I don't feel like exiting it out and rejoining. But yeah, so you're gonna want to get this, and then we can start on building the wheels. Let's start on building the wheels first. Okay, so you're gonna want to insert a part, change the shape to a cylinder. Okay, and then you can drag, press R to rotate. Okay, we're gonna make the wheels. So let's see how this cart is set up. Okay. So, I'm not gonna set it up exactly because I don't know how it's really set up in actual life, like on an actual roller coaster. But what I'm seeing in this picture is, you have these two wheels. That's gonna be on top of the pole, this blue rod pole, whatever that thing is. And then let's see. So two wheels. We're gonna have two wheels. Freak. I am laggy and I can't even click, man. It's been a while since I've been on my computer. Okay. So, and then we're going to have a part that's gonna connect them to wheels. So we're gonna do Control D to duplicate, and then this part's gonna hold them. So now we're going to add a hinge. So go to Model, Create Hinge. Okay. Then you can change it to 0.2 studs or whatever amount of studs you want. Then click this part and then click the wheel. Okay, it's kind of off. What's up with that? So as you can see, it looks kind of off. So I'm going to just change this to 0.1, and it still looks off. I'm gonna go 0.05. It's still off. Oh well, I'm just gonna do 0, and then I'm just gonna drag them inside just like that. I'm gonna change it back to 0.2. Create a new hinge. Select this pole first, that pole thingy, and then select the center of the wheel. And then I'm going to just. Oh gosh, I'm doing this so bad. I'm gonna do Control Z. Control Z, all that. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Okay. I'm gonna do some reselecting. Select this. Select the center. Instead of moving the part, I'm just going to move the actual attachment. So you click on the attachment and just move it. So don't move or resize that part. Just move the attachment. Then reselect over here. Oh, let me set it back to 0.2. Like that. Select the center of that. Okay, and then select the attachment. Select move. Then go back to 0. And just put it in there. Okay. So there we go. And then we're going to change it to 0.2. And then put it inside just like that. There we go. So we got that set up. Okay, now we're going to create some new wheels. So I'm going to select this wheel, Control D to duplicate, and just go inside here, remove that. You can. Oh god. Then we need to rotate it correctly. And then we're going to place it right here. And, yeah. As you can see, if I select both of these parts, how the positioning is kind of off. So we need to move this bottom part left a little bit. So we can do that by just doing 0.1 and they're moved right correctly. Then we're gonna duplicate this, bring it over here. I'm so bad at explaining this. It's been a while, you already know. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make a model of all this. Once I'm done, like with all the parts, like part 3 or part 2, whatever part this coaster is gonna be done in, I'm going to make a model. And then the link's gonna be in that video's description. Yeah. So now let's see. Okay. Okay. So now we can take this part, Control D to duplicate. Let's go inside that part, remove everything in there. Okay, take this part. And then we're gonna bring it down over here in the center of these two parts. Okay. And then let me see what happens if I scale this. Okay, yeah, perfect. So we're gonna take this top part, scale it over here, and then drag this up, and then now these two are attaching. So just like that. Okay, I'm gonna select all this and drag it up a bit so we have room at the bottom. Now we can take this part, this wheel, Control D to duplicate, drag it down. So it's gonna be touching this bottom rail. Remove that attachment. Okay, and then Control D to duplicate and drag it over here. Make sure oh my god, I can't even talk. Make sure these two parts are positioned correctly. What I mean by that is, as you can see, it's like if you look at this left edge, this left whatever, I can't explain. The left, oh freak, oh I'm so, the left side, I guess I was talking about. Okay, then you're gonna drag this down, duplicate that, drag it down. Okay, and then duplicate that again, drag it down, and then we're just going to scale it properly. And yeah. So, what I'm going to do also, I'm going to select everything, go to surface, change the surface types to all smooth. I'm going to change everything to smooth plastic, just it looks cooler in my opinion. And let's set up the hinges for this parts, for the bottom wheels. So we're just gonna move this. See how long I've been recording. Ooh, wow, 13 minutes. Okay, we're going to select this. Let's do 0.2. Oh, nope. 0.2. Select this first. Select the center of the wheel. And let's do the same for the other side. Okay. Now let's move this part in a little closer. Okay, just so we can see how it's aligned. And then as you can see, let's go back to 0 and then align this better. So like this, you know, and take this one. Make sure not to grab the wheels attachments. Grab the other parts, the what you'd call it, like this other little part. Grab that, the attachments in these, and then go back to 0.2, and then drag it over here. Oh well, that's bad. Let's go to 0.1 because it went too much in. Okay. Now, lastly, we're going to let's move these out. These two. So these are some other wheels right here. So we're gonna set up those now, and then that's gonna be the end for part 1. So okay, let's put it right here at the top, then find the middle. I want to do point 2 and find the middle of the wheel, and then same with on this side, and then drag that down a little, select this, select right here, then we're going to do the bottom, so we get the bottom of the wheel, and go do the other side, select here, and then get the bottom. Okay, now we can, I know this is going to be a long process, it just takes time. Recently I did go watch a car suspension tutorial to see how cars kind of worked on Roblox, and it's like it didn't even work right for me. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna have trouble with this because this is kind of the same process, just working with suspensions and things. So you're gonna want to align it. So I'm just kind of looking at the blue arrow, and then I'm just looking and seeing how it's aligned with this rod, the hinge constraint, which is this red line. And then I'm just gonna align these two yellow parts together. I really don't know how to explain things right now. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay, I think that's okay. Now we're going to go back to point 2, drag this thing up. Oh wait, do I need to go up more? Yeah. Okay, and then drag it over here. Don't worry guys, I'm gonna have a model, but I'm just showing you guys how this is made and everything. And there we go, and these wheels should be able to rotate now since we set up the hinges. And then this rod, I'm saying rod, I don't know what you would call it, just anchor that part. And then that's pretty much it for part 1, which is this part. So we're gonna do in the next part, you know, of course we're probably gonna weld some of these parts together and things. We'll see. So this is just the wheels, how it's all set up. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Get ready for part 2. Peace.